Hello everyone, my name is Jachin Krishna and today I will be presenting my project, the bird species observation analysis. So this project basically focused on the analyzing the biodiversity across the forest and the grassland. Uh, so by ecosystem using data analytics, we are going to analyze the data and fetch out the insights which will be more meaningful for business purpose, and after that we will going to visualize here using visualization techniques such as I use here personally Streamlit. So the goal of this project is to understand how environmental factors like humidity or temperature and habitat types influence the bird species distribution and behavior across the region. So I used here VS Code, Visual Studio for coding like and tools and technique I use here like Python, Pandas, NumPy, Plotly for visualization, and Streamlit for dashboard creation, and local web hosting, and like web.app. So and skitlearn here we machine learning library I used here, so we can predict the data. Based on the data, we can predict which species of the bird we can see on the particularly time period of this month. Okay, so as we discussed here like tools, and coming to the we have first two data as we said forest and grassland data. We have two data here, and using importing the loading both data inside the uh, VS Code. We went through EDA and cleaning like add habitat column, after loading the data, combine both data like forest and grassland. After that, we clean link process we started here, and we drop duplicates values, duplicate data of the words, duplicate name or the time and the date of the month. Apart from that, we also like I cleaned here like the data sets by handling missing values, as you can see. We filled here by unknown instead of deleting, because removing duplicates and this can create some issue here. So converting date fields into the usual format instead of, as you can see here, the data columns and the converted date column, right, and clean the text columns for analysis purpose. I used impulse uh, imputation techniques for to maintain the data integrity here instead of deleting them from data. And also we did here after basic EDA, we did some advanced like speech diversity for better insights, more critical like monthly trends and weather impact on species as well, top observation. After this, we saved here a both file and we came to the creating the dashboard using Streamlit. So here we use like title and let me show you live. We also deployed this on the public platform. You can also access. I provided the link. So this is the overview. Here you can see bird species observation analysis, and after that we use month map. Another thing I created here, since we given the date instead of like January, February. I there was given like numerical values, and I changed from for displaying better. I changed from numerical to the month. I specified like currently we have only 1 year 2018 data, and only 3 month data: May, June, July, 5th, 6th, 7th month. And I also provided other month as well in the drop down. But if we get another data later on, we can also add this. So there is no more improvement required. Like instead of starting and writing full code again, we can do here. Since we right now do not have any January month data, so it will not show any data here. You can see, and we cannot predict anything like January, March, right? So instead of if we select particularly like June, now we can predict since June is in the given data, we have already June data. So instead of there, either we can select all or quick from quick session filter. These two slicer we provided here. And apart from this, the overview tabs, I provided like overview here. You can see KPIs like total observation of the bird species and total species count and average temperature and species. Here you can see here species like bird species and count of the bird like eastern bluebird, eastern Tawi. These are the species name. And time of the May, June, July. We have more months. We can see here other month as well. And environmental effect, as you can see, weather impact on the bird activity. Like if more humidity, bird are not visible. So here, as you can see, particular region. In this region, the temperature is around 20 to 50 degrees Celsius. So, and humidity is around 80 to 70. So, in this particularly region, you can see during this time period of the this weather condition attacks birds more, and we can see more birds during this temperature. This way, we can predict the bird visibility, and if we increase the temperature, we can predict which species going to visible. Like as you can see here, like birds are changing if the temperature is increased 37, so only this bird are now visible, right? And humidity also impact on the bird. So these two factors also impacts the bird visibility around the region. So apart from this, like behavior and hotspot of the bird, like height of the bird, like distance detection, like distance and the word count, which tell us the how much distance birds travels or fly, and the count of the birds. Okay, so apart from this, is the bird location wise, like hotspot location of the bird, where we can see more count of the bird, like here count 54, location NT 163, and so this is here overviews and species, time period, environmental and behavior, hotspot, and prediction of the bird. So this is we created here. And this section overview, if we comes to like this section total observation of the species counts and average temperature, and in the time analysis we can see in a species analysis we see this section here, the so monthly trend happening, like helping identifying the peak activities of the period. So and environmental and time analysis, which also tells the particularly month, trending month, where we going to see like uh, trending. This will help to identifying the peak of the visual species particularly, and apart from that, in environmental, which we study here, how temperature and humidity affects the word attraction and behavior, such as we analyze uh, how like like the methods we analyze here, the distance by the bird count, which is tells how much distance bird particularly travels, we can count here. And lastly, if we come to the hotspot, which location is highly bird activity, more visual, and this also can be affect. We can also add such as like morning or evening time period as well if we want to do more detailed analysis. So it will so this machine will like model in last, which help to predict the species likely observed based on environmental conditions. And after this all project here we completion. So how this project going to help in business perspective? So this project can help wildlife observation and ecotourism planning and environmental policies making by identifying the biodiversity hotspots and understanding the species behavior. So in conclusion, this demonstrate how data analytics can this project using data analytics, this project can provide meaningful insights into the ecological system and business perspective and tourism tree planning. So that's all here. So thanks. I hope this will help. And if you want, there is the repository of the this project, include all the files such as readme app.py, clean data, and the requirements, and the PDF I will provide as well. Yeah, currently also included all the screenshots, and I will provide the link of the like GitHub and live project. You can, if you want, you can check from this link and analyze, check out here. And apart from this video, this will help you to understand properly this project. Thank you all. See you in my next project.